but some of these states where the governors were not in the same party, Peter Obi, he won. So the people are becoming more conscious. To be honest, if you look at 2023 election results, for the fact that Peter Obi just stepped into the fray within few months, Nigerians have done their best to try to change leadership to what they believe will start solving some of the problems the country is passing through. Nigerians have done their best. People were mobilized abroad, people were funding, people were doing media work. Honestly speaking, Nigerians who support him should be given a thumbs up. But it's just that the finish line couldn't be really crossed. I think the game of rigging, apart from the numbers, the rigging is another thing. So if you cannot, if someone, it's only somebody that knows that the majority of the people are not on his side that will plan to rig. But if the majority of the people on your side, you don't need to rig. All you need to do is to counter rigging, and then you're declared the winner. So I wouldn't be alarmed. And to be honest, I think more than two-thirds of states in Nigeria rely on the federal government for financial lifeline because especially states in the north, over 70% of some of those states' total revenue comes from federation account. Some of those states are heavily indebted right now. I think so. I've not carefully looked at the number, but one example is Kaduna State. And the governor himself said it, that were not for some special financial lifeline from the president, they cannot keep the state running because they will be deducting interest and all those loans from those states, and you'll be almost be left with nothing to run the states. So if such levers of power are at the disposal of the president financially, he will be calling the shots, and those governors will just have no reason but to say, okay, they're gonna move there to be able to get what they need to keep moving. So in as much as oil is good for us as a country, it gives us a lot of finances and it helps us run a lot of things. But the other side of it is that oil proceed has concentrated a lot of power at the federal level. Imagine where at the end of the month, no federal allocation go to any state. I don't think the president will have so much influence on each state. States will become more financially independent and they will be calling their own shots. And they will even find a way to challenge the constitution to reduce some of the presidential powers and give them room to do a lot of things. So whether defections or no defections, I don't think it's gonna change a lot of game. But we'll wait and see. The game will start playing very well by next year when we have roughly few months left to general elections. But I'm tend to wonder. I've not seen PDP put in a robust process to produce a candidate and all of those kind of stuff. So if PDP did not produce a candidate, then all those governors in PDP that are afraid to defect and endorse the president would now get a sigh of relief. They can tell their followers, now we don't have a presidential candidate. You go out there and vote to whoever you feel you want to vote for. Thanks.
All right, thank you very much, Dapper. You mentioned PDP. Is this, is there a political party called PDP? The party called PDP is dead. I said it with 2023 and then 2010, and some persons feel uncomfortable about it, and I stand on that. There's no political party called PDP, as far as I'm concerned, is dead. Now, why do I think it's dead? The chairman is doing a different thing. The secretary is doing a different thing. Some persons want Sheyi Makinde. Now they're thinking of bringing Goodluck Jonathan. There's a lot of things going on in that political party. So for me, it's a dead political party. Anyway, that's by the side. I'm not going to dispute the fact that Peter Obi is a force in the southeast, not only the southeast, right? Nigeria in general. He is arguably the most popular politician in Nigeria. You can disagree with me, and that's fine. That's my opinion. He's that popular. People knows about him. But I want us to take a little time to reflect on a lot of things. Okay, you made reference to 2015. 2015 election was a different ball game. It was a different election. We have never, since 1999, have a true politician. What do I mean by true? Please do not quote me by what I said, not what people think I'm saying. Sorry, or what people think that I said. Please, it's very important. We have never had a politician govern this country until 2023. You might not like Bola Tinubu, you might despise him, you might not, but when it comes to politics, he understands politics. You might say all kinds of things about his person in terms of governance and everything, but when it comes to politics, he understands politics. I do remember, I'm sure, maybe Dapel, if you don't remember, I want you to remember this one, right? So the next time we bring it up, so you will say you remember, because I want you to remember. You're from Plateau State, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, let me tell you publicly. This is not going to be a private thing. Let me tell you publicly. Your governor in Plateau State, like you said, somebody made reference on Facebook. I'm not on Facebook, but if you can send it on by email, or I'll probably be able to read it. Your governor is 99.9% APC. He's only 1% PDP because that is the party he ran with, and that is where he is. I can repeat it again. Your governor in Plateau State is 99.9% APC. I will leave that at that. And maybe sometime we'll come on this platform and we'll review it again. And I do remember, and I want to believe you remember this one. Roy remembers it, and others remember it. When we discussed about Akwa Ibom State, an individual who's from Akwa Ibom State argued that there was no way the governor of Akwa Ibom State will move to APC. And I did say that he will move to APC. And I was told that Akwa Ibom State is a PDP state. And, sometimes you just speak your truth and move on and let things play out the way it is. Today, has the governor of Akwa Ibom State moved? Anybody can respond to that. Right? I'm not from Akwa Ibom State, but at least I know 1% of what politics is being played in Akwa Ibom State then. So I can tell you right now, whether your governor moved today or he chooses not to move, the governor of Plateau State is 99.9% APC. Okay? When we discussed about the governor of Enugu State, Roy, you know this one, so I think you stand a better chance to respond to it. What month, what year, when did we discuss about governor of Enugu State? Roy, because I like somebody to prove me wrong, please. It's very important. We are in an open space.
It was quite a while now. I think it was either early this year, sometime around March.
Right. So prior to that time, we discussed with people, and I made it very clear, this guy is going to APC. It's nothing new to me that the governor of Enugu State will move. As of last year, at least I know that he will move. And I knew that there are things that he needs to figure out. It is called politics. All right? Do I think that these guys will stop Peter will be getting the numbers he got in the Southeast? He might not get everything, but it will not be as easy as it was last time because Bola Tinubu has a pathway. The South and the North Central. Whatever he gets from Northeast, whatever he gets from Northwest, he can make do with it. Southwest is as good as over. So nobody's arguing who's going to win Southwest, right? He will win Southwest. Or else something else happened. 24 hours is a long time in politics. So his pathway is very simple for him and he knows what he's doing. So your governor in Plateau State is 99.9% APC. But you have every right, sir, to disagree with me, and let's see how he plays out. If you choose to move today, I will not be surprised. If you choose to stay there, it won't change anything. I know what I know. I know what I know. All right, let's continue the conversation. If there's any other thing, we would take it on board. It's actually 10 minutes to 11. Do we have any other question or any other contribution? It shouldn't say PDP is completely dead. It's a dead. There's nothing left on that. The political party is finished. There's nothing there. They're trying to bring in Goodluck Jonathan to see how they're going to revive it, because somebody believed Goodluck Jonathan is around. It will give the person an opportunity to become the vice and everything. There is a whole, there's a lot of things going on in that political party. For me, I don't, when we talk about opposition in Nigeria, one shouldn't even bring PDP up. It's going to take more than a miracle for them to have a presidential candidate, because the secretary is saying a different thing. The chairman is saying a different thing. And I remember on this platform when we talk about PDP, there's some persons who were a member of the PDP. I don't know if they have joined ADC. We are really upset. I said, you're being rude and all this thing. You shouldn't say the political, but I said it. And I don't owe anybody an apology. I said it last year. I said it, earlier 2003. PDP is a dead party, and I stand by it. And it has played out the way we projected that it would play out. Dapper, please go ahead, sir.
Yeah, I have a question for you. So I think you remember when this Senator Tambol put out a tweet celebrating Peter Obi on Peter Obi's birthday, and the way the tweet was crafted, it was easy for you to read that, some political permutation and alliance between him may start. I want you to shed some light. Like, what do you make of that? Where does that Tambol stand? And another person too that he's moving about, Condolencia is Saraki. Where do they stand? I mean, what are they trying to achieve? Because the last time Saraki came out and said he wants to be president, the next thing is that he's pushed all his supporters to achieve. So, I mean, what's really going on with these guys moving about?
Sorry, so the first question is about the tweets, right? What do I make of the tweets? The birthday's tweet, is that what it is?
Yes.
So I'm trying to understand the context. I mean, how you want me to. So are you saying how he drafted the tweet, or I need to understand what I'm responding to, please. So if you can help me out a little bit.
Yeah, so the tweet, he was a birthday wishing Peter Obi happy birthday. I don't know how many times he has been wishing Peter Obi birthday, but this one was like so pronounced this year. And he say in moments where the country is in desperate need of leadership, blah blah blah. He's putting Peter Obi like, trying to advertise him as a political savior, kind of. So what do you make of that? Do you think like he's gonna be Peter Obi's running mate, or what are they planning to do?
Honestly, I don't know what they are planning to do, whether Tambuwa is going to be Peter Obi's running mate. Personally, for me, I like to speak to, topics that I know, at least I have 1% answer to it, not being on spaces and become Mr. Know-it-all, jack of all trade, right? And then everything. I don't know if Tambuwa is going to be Peter Obi's vice president, but let me speak on the particular tweet. Okay, so the tweet has to do with ADC, right? Now, there's a coalition whereby they have come together and they believe they are going to work together to remove Bola Tinubu, so they see themselves as one, right? And he put out that tweet just to make it very clear that we are all working together. That's what the tweet is for me. If there's any other thing happening behind the scene, I do not know, and I will be lying to you here to say that I know. I do not know what is going on. I don't know everything, right? But for looking at that tweet, it's just to say that, we as the opposition in both ADC, we are all together, we are working together, and Peter Obi is part of this and everything. I think that's what that is all about. Yes, well, maybe I might be wrong though, but that's the way I look at it. So thank you. All right. Do we sometimes when everybody's quiet, I become a bit concerned. It looks like I've hurt people's feelings, right? Nobody's requesting for the mic. Everybody's quiet. Hello?
Yeah, we're all here listening to you.
Okay, so I've responded to the question you asked. I'm not sure if that answered your question, if I did justice to it. If not, I'm quite happy to try and respond back to it as well.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Thanks.
All right. Gosh, everybody's quiet, and the topic We have exhausted every topic right now, so there is absolutely nothing else to discuss about. And there is no. There was an individual who said he had a question for me, Mr. Ike. They said, "I said I have an important question for you, sir. I'm still waiting for the question. And if you can kindly request for the mic, I would like you to come on the be on the speaker section so you can ask this important question. But if you're struggling, you can please, if it's safe to do so, put that on the comment section as well. We can read that out as well. Okay. All right, just to put it out there, I am not on this platform to claim to know it all, right? And I'm just speaking based on the little information I have, and sometimes it's just my research, and sometimes it's just putting my, thinking cap and looking at, where the wave is going. Sometimes I get it right. Sometimes it has happened, I got it wrong, and that is the thing. So please, for those who are listening on this platform, don't think that this guy knows it all. Please, I know that I know nothing. I'm still in the process of learning as well. So, right, and some of the things that have been discussed here are the things that I learned from each and every one of you. We are all important. This is the idea for me of hosting spaces. All right, so just don't have that at the back of your mind. Who is this person to advise my candidates? I mean, it is just something I put out there. He might take it, he might choose not to take it. That's fine. And, I just wanted to put it out there. So don't have the mind that he thinks he knows it all. I know absolutely nothing. And I'm very pleased to say that I know nothing when it comes to politics. I know absolutely nothing, nada, zero. So whatever I say here, you can throw them and put them in the trash and move on with your life. That's okay with me. And continue to do what you're doing. But I'm just speaking based on the little I know. I hope we are all very clear with that. Is there any other thing? As we are buying time, is there any other thing? Okay, so we do have others requesting for the mic. I'm not sure. Roy, I know that you've pointed out that you're very busy, so we do not have any other person who would help us with. There are 6 other speakers requesting for the mic. If they're not coming up, we might end these spaces in the next 1 minute, and we'll come up with other things. And if you have a question, please you send it. Dapel, I've not received the Facebook. I've not received it. Okay, you sent it, right?
Yes, I've sent it.
So I'm not on Facebook. So how do I open this right now? Is there anywhere I can? Let's see.
I think you can open without having an account on Facebook.
Okay.
I think you can open.
All right. Okay. Yeah. I'm able to open it. So let me leave it for now. So I will come back to it. So, all right. I will listen to it. It's actually a video, right? Somebody made a video.
Yes.
Thank you. All right. Let's see if there's any other thing. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, sir. It's a pleasure to have you guys here. Please, I need other people to contribute. This is an open platform. It's not one-sided. We don't want it to be an echo chamber, and mindset is talking and nobody is responding. I'm waiting for people to request for the mic. If there are people who would like to request for the mic, please, I would like to hear your thoughts. I would like to learn from you guys as well. Because not only myself, Dapel and Roy, every other, you guys have left us on our own just to be here. And if there's any question, and if there are some things that I have said or the speakers have said that you disagree with, please feel free to tell us that you disagree with us. We probably will learn something from you. But the only thing I beg of you is just let's be very mindful of the choice of word we use, right? So I want to hear contribution. I want to learn. Do I have to pay for it? And I'm very happy to pay. Please, anybody that wants to contribute that want me to pay, raise your hand. I will pay for it and learn from you. I mean it. This is not a joke. Anybody that wants to contribute, I'm happy to pay, and I just wanted to learn from you guys. So there is 7 requests. I'm not able to see them. Dapel, are you able to be a co-host for? Gosh, I know you're gonna say no.
No, I'm about to say I can drop from the speaker so you can have more room to bring up.
There is absolutely no way for you to drop. If you drop, I'm going to be left here with myself and Roy. There is spaces here. I can see 7 requests, but I'm not able to see them. I can see saying, "Oh, sure, take it. Please don't even start right now." Take it is asking me how much I want to pay. Take it. How much do you need? How much do you want me to pay you? I'm quite happy to pay you. I'm happy to pay. Roy, please. I hope you're not asking me for money, Roy.
But why not? Is it not supposed to be for everyone? How come we have been contributing? You didn't say anything about paying us, and now you want to pay others.
Yeah,
Maybe
but I
maybe
gave
I
you
should
free
just keep
advice
quiet
now.
so that
I gave you free advice. You didn't pay for it, so I'm just trying to recruit my money from what I said earlier. But please go ahead if you have any question as we buy time. But if there's nothing else to say, we can quietly round up and not wasting, not. I can see 7 requests. Can somebody help to bring these guys up? Is it safe to do so? If not, can we just end it now? It's 11 o'clock and come back tomorrow, next tomorrow. Are we happy to do so? Guys, help me out now.
Somebody, Money is saying, mine said, I'm so disappointed that you forgot me again today. Anyways, I hope you remember me next time. So is Money trying to to get on the speaker section?
No, Money is one individual who has made it a thing that these spaces need to be recorded. And I made a promise, and I keep trailing this lady, right? That's what I was trying to, find somebody to blame. Unfortunately for myself, I wasn't able to blame you or the other persons, right? So she's making reference that these places have to be recorded. But I've tried to explain that one of the reasons we come on spaces, I open spaces just to respond to some of the things that my followers will ask questions. And as you can see, I don't really tweet, right? So I just opened this thing, not knowing if there's going to be people on the platform, what topic is going to be. So we don't have any topic. But yeah, that's what Money is making reference to. Not only Money, there's a lot of people sending emails, and that's the situation with myself and that lady called Money. But we do have others. Somebody needs to be a Roy. Can you please? Are you happy to be a co-host? Let's run this thing up by 11:30. Can we do that, please? Or 11:20? Just give them opportunity.
I've never done it I'm on my laptop today. Not on my phone.
Okay, all right. Then that's okay. Since you tried and we have tried. And please, guys, those requesting for the mic, is it safe for you to put your questions or your contribution on the comment section for me to read it out? If not, I will just end the spaces because there is absolutely nothing else for me to add. I just keep repeating myself, and it's not really fair. Okay. All right, we're gonna end the spaces then, since there is no other person. So, guys, it's been a very interesting conversation. I must thank every one of you who took your time to be part of this conversation today. We're here to learn. We're here to work with each other. Whatever that's been said here, please don't take it to heart. If there's anything that you've heard that you disagree, please, you can send me an email. Tell me why you disagree, and if there's anything we can do to move the country forward, I'm quite happy to do that. Mr. Will, you just requested for the mic. Is there a question or a contribution as we round up quickly, sir?
Hey, Mindset. Yeah, I actually tried to see if I was able to come up because I saw Roy say he was on his laptop or something. So you can try making me a call. Let me see if I'm able to bring those guys up. Yeah, so the conversation can go on.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. Unfortunately, thank you, Will. I wish you would have asked for this. So the requests have not dropped to. I can only see 2 persons. Okay, have dropped to 1 person. So I don't think. Should we just continue? Because if we have had 6 persons, then we would have continued and bring them up. So I think if it's okay, so can we do it some other time? And next time, please do request to be the co-host so we can make you a co-host, if that's okay with you, sir.
Yeah, that's okay. I didn't request at first because I thought that Per or Roy, were kind of able to do that. Not until when Roy said he's on his laptop or something. So that was when I was like, okay, let me give it a try if I'm able to come up. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. All right.
Yes.
It will not be fair then.
Yeah.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead, sir.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Yeah. If you just allow me, just briefly, you understand. Just since I'm already up, I'll just make this quick contribution. I think I don't know those of us. I know we were still very young then. The Abacha, before his death, the kind of vibe we got, having everyone collapsing into Abacha support, or Abacha party or whatever he had then. There was no. It's like opposition just was, you know, uh, gradually dying. They all were just killing themselves off to become Abacha supporters and all that. So I'm beginning to get that kind of vibe in the build up to 2027, and that is actually very, very a very dangerous trend. Saying after 20 something years of democracy, and this is the route we're going. Even though some might say it doesn't look like a one-party state or whatever, because we still have parties existing, but that's what it appears to be. You understand? So there's no that concrete. It's not easy to. This is not 2015. And then considering the kind of person Tinubu is, and as compared to the kind of person Jonathan was when he was president, you cannot think that you could have this scattered opposition or scattered kind of nature of opposition, and you think you would defeat someone like Tinubu. I know some people might feel very upset. I'm an obedient myself. Some people might feel very upset the way Mindset talk. Mindset is a realist, and I see him that way, and I love him for that. I love people like that. People that are very pragmatic, people that we tell you the truth to your face, and if you like, whatever you want to do with it is left for you. You understand? Yeah. So sometimes when he talks, some people might get pissed off, but look, the truth is the truth. If election is conducted today, Tinubu will win with a land freaking slide. You understand? There's nothing that shows any strong opposition against him right now. And I just believe that before we get to 2020 something, 2027, we'll begin to see something more concrete. You understand? We'll begin to see more, something that looks like an opposition. But right now, sincerely speaking, the truth is the truth. There's no opposition in Nigeria as we speak. Period. I don't care who wants to get angry about this. We don't have Tinubu doesn't have any opposition, and he's just coasting. He's coasting to victory, as it seems. That's what it seems right now. Like I said, until before 2027, if there's change and these guys begin to work together as one, you understand? But right now, it's like they all have the ambition and everyone is holding and hoping that the other person collapses their support into the other person. And it's not working. And that's what it is, So I just thought to put that out there. Thanks.
All right, thank you very much. It's left for us to decide how to move the country forward. Like those who would ask the question, since you know it, what can you do? And just not. I don't work for anybody for free. Okay, and I do believe that the opposition have there's a lot of good persons around them. They have good advisors, and they should continue to work with those advisors. Okay, take brief from them and everything. I'm just going to open spaces, call out the incompetence of this government, and call out the what they believe the opposition are not doing well. If they can take it on board, good luck to them. If they choose not to, we'll come back to what I will still continue to call it out, because no serious opposition would have a lot of materials. You don't need to fabricate anything. That is how good things are for this opposition. There is absolutely nothing to fabricate here. APC have given you everything on a platter of gold. Work with it. How that is difficult, I do not know. You don't need to do like Mohammed. On the 1st of October, there should have been something from the opposition, something strong that Nigerians will remember. There was nothing. I mean, for you guys, there is something you're listening to. For me, those are poems. That some people are writing poems. There is nothing concrete in those things that have been written and all this in this statement. Don't carry anything that Nigerians will remember and say, okay, do you remember the thing that the opposition member said? Do any one of you remember what the opposition said on the 1st of October? Please raise your hand if you remember anything. But we can go back and say, Bola Tinubu said this. oh, we don't want to listen to him, but you still remember some of the things he said. So Nigerians are hoping and waiting for the opposition to show that they are willing to lead. But as it stands right now, there is absolutely nothing in my own book that said that these guys are serious. And tomorrow they can continue where they stop. And for me, I looked at it and I'm thinking, is it the fact that they don't have what it takes, or is it that the fact that they have the wrong people around them? It's very difficult for me to comprehend these things, and it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. There are a lot of materials there for you to hold this government to account. At least try now. At least do something. Let it be that at least you try. Nigerians will go back and say, at least the opposition tried. All you hear is just continue the same pattern. There is nothing. There is nothing. Everything you do in politics, your PR, your media should be number one. And if you're not ready for that, you should get out. Learn from the APC. Daniel Bwala was in France 24, tried to defend this thing, right? That is what media does in politics. That is how much media means in politics. The opposition don't know what they're doing. Every single one of them, those of you who believe in whoever you believe in, they are utterly useless in my own book. Utterly useless when it comes to PR. You don't need to spend a leg and an arm to get these things done. You don't, before you put out this tweet that you guys put out, both the leading candidate in the two, those that contested the election, get some persons to read this thing now. Get somebody, your target audience. You have a target audience. Your target audience are this. Who are your target audience? Simplify things that these guys will pick it up and run with it. No. It has to be my way or no way. Just to put it out there, I am not interested in anybody's job, right? I'm not interested. I'm not saying it because I want somebody to hire me or anything. If you guys are comfortable with those around you, I wish you well. But if you think you're going to remove Bola Tinubu with all this baggage or with all the problem Bola Tinubu is facing right now, he's not worried about this opposition. Bola Tinubu's biggest problem right now is this thing around his neck, this whole foreign policy thing. That is the only thing that worries. He just sees this opposition as lightweight. And you have every reason to see them as lightweight because they have shown that they are not serious. They have shown that they don't have what it takes to remove him. But like they said, 24 hours is a long time in politics. We'll wait and see what happens. On that note, I wish you guys well, and I'll see you some other time. And for those who say the press spaces is not recorded, please remind me, Roy, remind me, Dapel, and remind me, Will, that I should record these spaces. Thank you guys for making